thank you. So I'm moving now to Tanisha. Can go ahead, please.
Afternoon again, afternoon, everyone.
Good
I am
afternoon.
I'm speaking from a parent perspective. My son attends UTech. We paid his ECD fee way before its scheduled time, and it was not reflecting. However, I went again and I paid it so that he could. I didn't know what was happening with the system or anything. Couldn't get through to anyone when I called. I went again and I paid it. Both of them hit his account in time for his selection. Upon when he tried to select, the system has been down. They pushed back the selection date to, I think, the 28th of August. When he tried to get on, still was not able to. He has been trying to select modules from then until just about 5-10 minutes ago. Um, the class he is full time. The classes that he was able to select are way in the evening. However, when he is trying to submit, he's still not able to. They're telling him that the system is the classes are either full to capacity or has limited spaces. He has not been able to select anything, and as the person before me rightfully said, classes are about to begin, and he's not able to do anything at all. He doesn't do anything other than goes to school. So I just want to know what is the way forward. He has been going up to the school from Monday every day just to try and speak to someone. Each time he goes, he doesn't get anywhere. So it doesn't even make sense him going up there. They ask him to write down his name, they'll contact him. They have not contacted him since. They actually know him by name now once he goes to the office. They send him to another department. He has not been. So it's like a back and forth. So I want to know what is going to happen or what is the way forward for, especially for this semester. Because it's not like there's money on his account, even if the subjects are selected, it can be covered. He's not able to generate any scheduled timetable, nothing. I don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. So I just want to know what is the way forward.
Okay, so you said it's both your sons, right?
No, just one.
Just one. What faculty is he in?
Spence.
Specifically, is he in skit or engineering? Skit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing as I told Kalita. Just have him reach out to his representative. Her name is Abigail McGrowder. But before you do so, can you confirm if he's in first year
This is his
or
second
third?
year.
Okay, second year. All right. Have him reach out to Abby for me, please.
He
Let me give you.
actually did that, and
He
he has
did
via email, but he's since received a response.
via email, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Just send me a message, please. I'm going to
What's
send.
your number? It's in the WhatsApp group.
Yes, ma'am, I'm going to send you my number right now. But largely, we're going to advocate for more spaces. As I said earlier, from the meeting I had today with the university president and other members of the management team, I would have raised that there are insufficient class spaces. And I'm meeting again with them to discuss the matter and see how best we can get some more spaces for the students, because the truth is every student should be getting into a class. So largely we're advocating for more spaces. I would also just like if you could get in contact with the reps, seeing as they are specific to their faculty, so we can narrow our focus. But I'm going to give you my number as well. So just give me 1 second. You. Okay. Okay. So I just sent it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. We're going to know. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to see everybody. We're moving to Shantoya next. Tanisha, you could lower your hand for me, please.
Sorry.
Mhm. Shantoya,
Good evening, everyone. Are you hearing
evening.
me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, Mr. Roberts, I would have selected, well, confirmed 9 modules. However, on my timetable, I am only seeing 3 modules and only one class each day. The other six aren't on my timetable. So I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do, being that I should have been at school today and
Okay, so
tomorrow.
just to be clear, you confirmed you said 9 modules on your timetable. You're only seeing three.
Yes.
All right, let me take your ID number. That's a function of for IT to fix. So I'm just going to ask them to look at it for you. So well, I'd prefer if you send me a private message with your number instead of saying it on the call. So you can just go ahead and do that. I'll just note it and send it off to IT. If you have my number, you can follow up with me as well.
Is your number in the chat?
Yeah, one sec. So, but you can go ahead and just private message me in the chat. I'll take your ID and I'll speak to IT about it and just follow up with me and I'll get an update to you. All right?
Okay, because I would have reached out to Miss Ford and Mr. Lynch, a part of FOB, and it doesn't make any sense because I'm yet to receive a response.
Okay. Also, I think who did you say you reach out to?
I think it's Omari Lynch and Miss Kayan Ford.
Lynch. So you're in School of Building and Land Management.
Yes, FOB. I'm a part of FOB.
Complete timetable. All right, just go ahead and private message me your idea. Seeing that, but once you do, I'll have it looked at for you.
Okay.
All right. Next is who is I Spence?
Hi, that's me. Good evening.
I
My issue is I have scholarship. I got SLB and also another sponsor. So I had enough funds on my account that I had requested to be transferred over to this semester. I was given an email granting me the transfer, but I'm not able to select modules. I just today saw the option to click select modules, but when I did, it says that I owe ECD and I need to pay. I think it says $10,000. But my question is, I had deliberately asked them to take funds from my account to pay the ECD. So I'm trying to figure out if it's a case where I have to pay that $10,000 or if that is actually going to be processed at any time.
Could you repeat the last part of your question?
Yes, I want to know if finance is going to honor the request or if it's the case that I have to go ahead and just pay the 10,000 so I can select the module because it says
Mm,
just owing like 10,000.
So you have additional funds on your account to cover it,
Yeah,
but
I
it's the
have
system is
fun.
still telling you that you're barred.
That is correct.
Yeah, so finance should do that. Where's the form? One sec, please. All right, so a form will be sent. I'm going to send a form in this very group chat. So I'm going to ask you to just fill it out with that specific issue. I'll have that sent to finance so that they can have a look at it. In the meantime, what I'm going to ask you to do is to also send an email to them, to your faculty specific finance, asking them to clear you, seeing as you have the money on your account.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know what the email is for your faculty finance?
I know, and I did.
I even got a call from them. Someone asked me if I had requested to cancel my scholarship. I told them no. I told her my issue. She said that she had given the go ahead for me to be cleared from the portal was open for us, and she would have to speak with her supervisor regarding my ID number. But I'm surprised I'm still not able to go on. So I guess I'll have to email them again. But I don't know.
Man, just ensure that you fill out the form 100%. I'm going to speak with the director for student financing personally to ask her to just have a look at it because it should not be the case. I did speak to them about was it last week? Last week or so regarding that. So I'm going to give her another talk as it relates to that specifically. That is
Okay.
a pain point.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'm trying to find something on the screen. All right, I just sent you a private message so you can just have a look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem. So just remember to fill out the form once it has been sent. So it'll be sent closer on. All right. The next person is so apologies if I'm mispronouncing this name. Is it Deeble?
Yes, it is. Good
Okay.
evening.
Good evening. Can you go ahead?
All right. I am a final year a dental lab tech student. However, I've paid my ECD. I've checked at the dental school. They have progressed me. However, because I wasn't seeing the option to select modules. However, I am now seeing the option to select modules. But when I click on it to select modules, I am seeing, hold on, let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that it says not set up for module registration. You are currently able, sorry, you are not currently able to access the module registration facility. Please contact the system administrator. No SS, no SSN record for current session 2025-2026 semester 1.
Yeah, man. So with that, I did speak to IT about that just a while ago. What's happening is that they're running some batch processes to have that resolved. However, not everything is populating for everyone at the same time. So what I'm going to do is, and that same form that we're sending out shortly, you can just indicate that that's the issue you're having, and I'm going to send it off to them tonight so that they can look at it, and hopefully by tomorrow we can have a fix to that.
Also, as someone said earlier, with classes are being filled, I am on a time deadline, a time sensitive deadline with work and and finishing the course. So I would like to finish the course by this semester. And if few of those classes that I have to do, if those are filled, I would have to wait until the next semester, which won't be good for me.
Yeah, man. So I understand that, and I know that it's very pressuring. So as I said, once you fill out the form, we just try to have it pushed through so that it can be resolved as quick as possible. Also, what I'm going to ask you to do as it relates to your modules and so on, is to speak to Nicole Clark. She's your student representative. So if you're having issues after it's sorted out in terms of class spaces and so on, then just give her, contact her, and then she'll do what she needs to do on her end to ensure that there can be some more spaces so you can get into those classes.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, man, do you have her number?
Uh I can get it from out of the joint college group.
Okay, great. All right, so just look out for the form. It's going to be sent in the chat shortly. Well,
All right. All right, no problem.
all right, so just an update from my team. It's being sent now, so just look out for it. All right. Next person on the list is O'Dane Collins. O'Dane, you can go ahead. Shanice, I'm seeing somebody saying the form isn't working. You can just get them access, please. Thank you. You fixing it? All right, so the form is being fixed, the access is being updated. So just look out for that. Try again in a few. O'Dane, you can go ahead for me, please.
All right, good evening, Percival. You hearing me?
Yes, hearing you loud and clear.
All right, great. So, I'm a third year skit student, studying Bachelor of Science in Computing. I'm also a recipient of the MST Vet Scholarship from 2023. Um, so prior to the start of the semester, I reached out, or the start of, um, I guess, right before the issue of the flow issue causing the site to go down. I reached out because I wasn't able to select modules at the time due to the system saying I was not financially cleared. Sent emails, I tried to contact the school, uh, the finance department via call as well, and I wasn't getting through. I visited the main campus during the orientation week to inquire about the issue, and I was told by a scholarship office rep that the information was sent over to finance and they didn't know by when I would be able to select modules, right? And I've been contacting finance ever since and I've had no success. Today, I realized that the option to select the modules was on the portal. However, when I clicked the option, it said I was still temporarily um, barred due to no financial clearance.
All right, Odin. So what I gathered from what you said just now is that you're on scholarship. You reached out to scholarship. They're saying that you'd have to speak to finance because they're unsure when your thing will be processed. That's just trying to get a
Right.
synopsis.
Yes, and I've sent multiple emails to finance. I've tried to call finance and nothing.
All right. You say it's MSTV, right?
Yes.
That's it's a bit strange since it's government. It shouldn't have that, but tell you what, it's on the form as well. But I'm just making a special note. Tomorrow I will speak to both the scholarship officer and the finance department to see what's really happening, and I'll provide an update. But
Okay.
just fill out the form and we'll include it.
All right.
It's going to be on, so we'll follow up on it.
Okay. I have another question. So my sister also recently applied. She applied in the late batch. August 22nd was the deadline. And so I was wondering if you knew about when she would get a response of whether or not she's accepted.
No, I no admissions and enrollment is currently still processing them from the meeting today. They did mention that they're going through the applications, but let me just ask you, did she submit all her documents?
Yeah, she did.
And she submitted them in person or online via the application portal.
Online via the application portal.
All right, Odin, do me a favor. Um,
Okay.
you have my number, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, man, just give me a text now. That there's something I want to ask, but I cannot. I wouldn't want everybody to hear the response on the chat.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, man. So just indicate that it's you. I can just look at it. All right, thanks, Odin. Let's move on to the next person, which is Nikelia White Thompson.
Good evening, Mr. Roberts. I am having the same issue as the person I spent. I am a recipient of a grant from the Ministry of Finance. I got the grant in April of this year, which I was finishing my third year. I am going to in my final year. I am a midwifery student, and I had written a letter to finance asking them if they could transfer the amount to the semester 25, 26. They had sent me a form. I filled out the form. They had asked me to send my ID, sent a picture of my ID, which I did. And they said their reply was that it wouldn't be processed until the semester had started, the new semester had started, which it's this semester. When they told us that we were able to select module, I went. The system was down. I tried. Actually, every day I tried. The system was down. When I do get through, it was saying that I am not cleared for module selection. I get in contact with my representative. I sent a letter to Mrs. Burton Edwards, who is the head of school. I also sent about 6 emails to Fin customer, and I also sent 3 emails to COS. I am still unable to select modules because it is saying that I am not cleared for module selection. I know the amount of money I am having on my portal. If you want, I can say exactly the amount. I did not pay the ECF because of the letter that I have written to finance, asking them to transfer the money to this semester. I am still in waiting. I am unable to select modules, and I am not sure whether or not when they would be able to process, so I be able to select my modules. I was there on Monday. The system, when I went to admissions, they said the system is down. I am not going to go back to school until it's time for me to go to school. One of my classmates, she said she was progressed. She sent me the timetable. However, I am unable to select module, and I just want to know, when will I be able to select modules, and if and when finance will cleared me for me to select modules.
All right, thank you for that. So again, I'll be just once you fill out that form, I'll be sending it to the head of student financing as a priority list, especially given the fact that you already have money on your account and you have money on your account and you would have done several follow-ups. So when I speak to her and give her the list, it should be treated as priority. So you should be cleared after the fact. So what
I
we'll do
am not
is
hearing you clearly, Mr. Roberts.
it any better now?
No, I'm not hearing you.
Okay, I'm not sure. Is anyone else having that problem where they
I am
can't hear me?
hearing. I am hearing.
Okay. Is it any better?
A bit.
Right. So what I'm saying is, because you would have already reached out so much times and you already have money on your account, you've done all that you need to do. Once you fill out the form, can you resend the form, please? Once you fill out the form, I'm going to have it be treated as a priority. So I'll be speaking with the head of student financing to ask him to just clear you, seeing as it's not a fault. But it's not your fault and you've been reaching out for so long. So just go ahead and fill out the form. Shanice just sent it. Just fill that out, and by tomorrow I'll be compiling all the data that we gathered here today, and I'll be sending it off for them to sort it out.
Okay, thank you. But please bear in mind that I have classes on Monday.
Yes, I'm conscious of that, so I'm going to try to get them to move as fast as possible on action in all the issues.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, I see Kiana Taylor next.
Yes, good evening. I am a third year SOBA student, and my issue is that after I paid the ECD, I went on the portal and it is showing that they received the ECD, but the module selection option has not popped up. So I went to check my status and it's saying that I'm not cleared for module selection and that I'm also a discontinued MA. So I didn't know what a discontinued MA is. So I went to student relations. I emailed them. They said, okay, yes, you're a discontinued MA. We're going to suggest that you speak to our academic advisor. After speaking with my academic advisor, she said that she reviewed my records and it's showing that I did meet the qualification bar and that they made a consultation with administration and that they said that it is an error and that the relevant EAS is where they're going to try and let them correct this. So they said yesterday I was supposed to be able to choose. They said I have to wait on the EAS and hopefully today I can choose. But I'm not able to choose and I don't want the modules to full up and I don't get to choose anything this semester. And I don't know what an EAS is or who or how I can reach out to them.
Right. So I'm just trying to get everything that you're saying. So you said you paid your ECD and you weren't able to select, but also when you went on the system, you were disqualified.
Yes, that's
Well,
what it was
discontinued,
saying.
sorry.
Yes, that's what the status is saying.
Right. And after that, you spoke to admissions.
Yes. My academic advisor consulted admissions.
So you spoke to your academic advisor, they consulted admissions, and after that, they said they'd have to speak to EAS.
Admissions said it was an error and that they're
Mm-hmm.
speaking to the relevant EAS to work on it.
All right, so I just asked a member of my team to update that same form that we're sending out to add that specific issue to it. So they're updating it and they resend the link. You can just log it on that so I can send it off to them as well to just have a look at it. Is it based on what you're saying, it seems as if IT has to fix that. They have to update your status.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Um, Shanicia Riley, I believe that's your name. Hope I'm not mispronouncing it.
Yes, that's correct. Good night.
Good night. You can go ahead.
My issue is I paid the ECD plus the 30%, but however, when I go on Moodle to access my online classes, it's not there. Like the classes are not there at all. I'm just seeing classes from last semester. What's the next step I should do? Because I have a class right now. I heard that it's going on, but I don't have the Zoom link for it. So what's the
Oh,
next step?
so you're just confirming that you would have paid your 30%, right?
Yes, I have.
All right. Let's put that on the form. So I'm going to ask you to log that to the form as well. I asked about that today, but it seems as if the UTech is having some challenges in terms of resetting some of the things on Moodle. So I am going to have to follow up with that again. I did ask for a time frame. I believe they said by tomorrow we should see some improvements, but I'm going to do further follow-up to see exactly when, if I can get a specific time of the day for the improvements. So the module should be populating by then at least.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Tikira Ellis.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So today I was choosing my modules and I step away for a minute and by the time I come back, the space for one of the vitals module is full. And I am wondering if it's how long it will take for that module to get added to have more space so that I can choose it because I do not trust the add drop system. and I have had bad experience with it, and I've had bad experience with waiting, because I remember last year I had to be running up and down for them to just add some extra space for it. So I'm asking how long it would take, because I have another module that only one space is leaving it, and I'm wondering if I should go ahead and then add drop after, but I don't want to add drop and be in a lot of issues. I'm a year 3 student and I'm doing nursing, and the course is adult nursing 1, and adult nursing 2 only has one space leave. So can you help me out with that? Like, I just want to know how long it will take, and if you would advise me to use the add drop, because I'm also a student of a scholarship, and I'm not sure when the money will be sent over, what have you. So I don't want to go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to add drop, and then I end up do not get to finish with that course, which would set me back a few years.
Yeah, man, I understand. As it relates to spaces, as I mentioned earlier, we're currently lobbying for more spaces, but what I'd like for you to do to help me is to just fill out the poll in the group, and I think you should be able to put the module code as well, so that we can record it to see where exactly we need to tackle in terms of spaces.
I did that already, but the classes are about to start Monday, and I don't want to miss anything, and I don't want to say I'll wait and see if next week things will be space will be added, and then it was not added, and probably space in other classes get lesser and lesser until I have to be doing this constantly, and I don't want to go ahead and do it, and then when I'm ad dropping, I have to wait months before I'm registered for the course.
Yeah, I understand. However, I can't promise you that the space would be added immediately, because your faculty has to submit it to scheduling, and then scheduling has to action it afterwards. So I can't give you an exact time frame or timeline as to when the space would be added. But I can tell you that we're working on it. I just, like I said, you submitted the thing already. We're documenting it. So in my meeting after this, I will definitely put that on the table.
All right, thank you. Will you guys be updating your ad drop system?
Well, that would be a question for the university management, but I do know they have plans to look at it from meetings I've been attending, or certain boards that I sit on. They do plan to look and review at the ad drop system because of how strenuous it is. Well, time consuming rather it is.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, Kira. I'm going to ask Tony and Francis to go ahead.
Good night, everyone. My question is, when you add drop, how long on the website that is, how long does it take to go through?
Sorry, Tony, and you're asking how long does ad drop take to go through?
Yeah, like when you do it on the website, or do you have to do it manually?
No, you don't have to do it manually. I can't give you the exact time frame because it's manual currently. So it's a two-step process. Your program director would have to go through and approve it, and then afterwards admissions and enrollment would have to go through and approve. I can't give a deadline as to when they'll do it, but what I can do is, going forward, I can ask them how many drops do they have, and just put some pressure on them to ensure that they are actually processed in quick enough time. What you can do for me though is to speak to your program director, just let her know, him or her know, that you did submit a request via AdDrop, so that at least the first half of the process can be sorted out via them, and then everything else will be left to the admissions to go through and approve it.
Okay, thank you. Do you know if they're putting any pressure on the dean or anyone to open spaces for classes like math and others that are full?
Yeah, so in terms of that, as I said earlier, we have been lobbying for more class spaces. Just yesterday and even today, the university president, Dr. Brown, repeated when I pointed it out to him in the meeting we had regarding spaces that he did put out a mandate for schools, faculties, and colleges to increase spaces so that students could get into classes. So we're also looking at that and keeping a keen eye on it. So I'm encouraging everyone as it relates to space to speak to your faculty reps about it. That way they can keep me informed and I'll have the necessary data to support our arguments in the meetings that I attend.
Thank you. First of all, sorry to butt in. You can ask the person to send the form in the chat again, please.
Yes, she's going to do that now. See, there's a lot of man, so she's going to do that. So let's look out for it. So next up, I
Excuse
see
me.
Caprice.
Yes, good.
Yes, go ahead.
Good evening. So I am from the Western Campus, which is the one in Montego Bay, right? And the course that I'm doing is under the engineering faculty. It's computer information systems. So basically, I applied for the Western Campus to do that course. I heard that I have to do 2 years at Western, but eventually I have to go up to Kingston to do the other 2 years, and that's understandable. But the other day when I went on the system to confirm my modules, it is saying that I am at the Kingston campus, which I'm supposed to be at Western. And that is very frustrating. And I contacted Western multiple times. And the lady is saying to me that I cannot confirm my modules until they change it back from Kingston campus to Western because the timetable would be wrong or something like that. That's what she said. And they told me to email a bunch of persons. I have emailed about 5 different persons. I have called admissions. I have called enrollment. I've called so many people at the Kingston and at the Western campus to please fix the issue because class started today and I wasn't at school today because I do not know what is going on. I cannot see my timetable. I'm not sure what to do. And I am now hearing that most of the students in my course is in Kingston, and it's a possibility that it won't be offered anymore at Western, and that cannot work because I already applied for Western and I do not have the money right now to go up to Kingston, and I paid my ECD and I also paid the 30%, which did not come easy. So I just want some clarity, some peace of mind. What steps should I take? What should I do? Can I get a refund? I just want to hear something to just put my mind at ease because class started today and I did not attend school today.
Right, Caprice. Can you just confirm what year are you in?
I am in year 1.
Your first year. As your mic open, one sec. So you're a first year student at the Western campus. However, when you try to log on, the system is telling that you're registered for Kingston, right?
Yes, and I did not apply for Kingston.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to message. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna ask someone from my team, his name is Shemil Delon, to reach out to you. Our form that we have doesn't capture that. It's quite a unique situation, but he's going to reach out to you privately in the chat, just providing with your details such as.
I'm
Can
sorry, I
you-
can't hear you because somebody else
Yes,
might.
I realize I'm going to mute that. And I see. Yeah, so as I was saying just now, I am going to ask a member of my team, his name is Shemil Delon, to reach out to you via private message. In doing so, he'll capture your information. So that's your full name, ID number, and the issue. And we're going to have that looked at. So just look out for his message.
Okay, and please, because multiple persons have told me that they're gonna look into it, and I did not get any response from anybody that I emailed or called. They said they're gonna call back, and and they don't call back, and when I eventually call back, they're saying that they cannot help me. So I just really would like some clarity on my situation, please.
Hey man, so he said he just messaged you in the chat, asking that you send your phone number as well so that he can keep in contact with you so you can be aware as things progress.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Javon Jennings.
Good evening.
Good
So
evening.
my question is, I'm also from the Western campus, as the previous person stated, but majority of like the major concerns that I had, you one way or another addressed most of them. One such concern was the fact that I was not able to select modules in respects to not getting or no longer getting the option to go to the select module section. Prior to the system going down, I was presented with the option, but I was then being advised that I'm not able to select modules as it was coming up just as being no records found. Now the system went down, it's back up. However, that option is no longer presenting itself. While on the call just now, I went ahead to check the portal again. However, now it's coming up as one of the previous persons concerned, where she said that she was discontinued as AP. So now I'm not sure how to proceed. I'm actually actively going through the handbook to see what exactly that means. And the second issue that would basically be a part of my first issue is, seeing as all of these issues are delaying the module selection process, we know that there are certain forms and stuff that require us to be filling them out by certain deadlines. One such is the grade forgiveness. I wanted to do grade forgiveness for a module that I dropped in last semester. Is it that those deadlines will be extended to accommodate the issues that we're currently facing, or what process do we need to take?
All right, so to answer your question in full, let me address the first part. So as it relates to the issue, we can log that in the form as well. Again, it's something IT has to look at. So I'm
So
going
I
to send them.
actually sent over a message to IT because I went by the campus and I spoke with the local IT person. However, when he reviewed the information, he advised me that I should send an email to Tier 1 support, which I went ahead, I did a screenshot both sections where it presents you with the module selection that is unavailable, and I also screenshotted the status, the new status thing that they upgraded. I also screenshotted that and sent over. So I'm not sure if that's why now they're sending over the academic based on this, it says academic probation thing. I'm not sure.
All right, so I'm going to ask somebody to message you privately to take your info as well. But that's typically another function of tier one. So I'm not sure what's happening there. So I'm going to take your information, Shamil Delani, reach out to your private message, and we start do that. The second part of your question, and I guess this would be a general update for everyone who doesn't know, but there is no written deadline into the grade forgiveness policy. Was updated last year when the students union lobbied for a change in the policy. So you shouldn't have any issues with your application for grade forgiveness.
Okay.
So once you get into your modules and you know you're redoing something, and you want to use grade forgiveness for it, you shouldn't have to worry about the deadline being passed currently.
Okay, because on the website it actually shows that it's reflecting that it's 2 weeks within the semester, the first 2 weeks within the semester that it's allowed.
Hey man, that would have been the old policy, so I'm pretty sure it's just not updated. But within the university space, the new policy was approved and there is no written deadline into it. So you should be okay as it relates to that.
Okay, not a problem. And just a quick clarification, because I realize that a lot of persons is asking, in regards to the module selection process. I know that prior to the changes that recently took effect, how it worked was we pay our ECD, selected modules, then we paid between the payment plans that we choose, whether paying full before the census date or pay your 30% before the first census date, yada yada yada. No, based on the communications that I saw sent out over the past few months after the previous semester was closed out, I see where a communication was sent. The first one that I'm aware of said that by the first census date, it is expected that 50% of our tuition along with the ECD is supposed to be paid, which then allows us to be financially cleared. Is the case where, because again, going back to like the messages that I'm seeing in the chat, most persons seem to don't understand that the ECD is also a part of your overall tuition. However, is it a case where that 50% payment is needed to financially clear us in regards to module selection, or is it just financially cleared so that we can receive everything else outside of module selection? Because that was a point of confusion for me personally. I didn't know if whether or not we are supposed to pay 50% of our tuition, whereas we can't pay 50% of something that we do not know because we have to first select the modules to then pay that 50%. So just a bit of clarity in regards to whether or not the 50% is for everything else post module selection, or what exactly is that 50% requirement, which now seems to be 30% based on what her explanation was.
All right, so to clarify, the in summer, one second. Yeah, so just clarifying, in summer, the university management would have let us, well, they would have sensitized us to the fact that they wish to change the tuition structure. And in doing so, they would have wanted students to pay 50% to be able to become registered or to be considered fully registered. And then asking for students to pay another, well, to finish their payment to sit exams. The Students' Union Council met with them, and we had a series of negotiations expressing our dissatisfaction with what they proposed, and we were able to work out a different plan, being 30% for you to become fully registered, and then 80% of your tuition for you to sit exams. So that 30%, it looks at you getting the ability to, one, see your timetable, and two, access Moodle and anything else that comes afterwards. So that's the 30%. As it relates to your ECD, yes, it's a deposit on your overall tuition, so it's not an additional payment. So you'd have paid that $40,000. You just minus it from the 30%. So it's not an additional payment.
Okay, noted. Thanks much for the information. And you said that someone will reach out to me in regards to the issue with
Yeah, yeah, man. He already reached out to you privately, so just look in your private messages for that.
would that be Shamil or Shamil?
Shemil, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm not seeing anything in my private messages from the person that you said that's supposed to contact me.
He's going to reach out to you again, so just look out for it. If not, just type in the chat. You can type
I'm actually not.
Shemael.
Repeat.
Just search in the chat Shemael. That's the spelling of his name. He did reach out to you. He just confirm that he did.
Okay.
I also have a question. Sorry, also have a question.
Guys,
Um,
we're trying to go in order, so please can we just try to
okay.
keep it as orderly as possible? I'm going to answer everyone. Also a person's in the chat responding, so I'm just trying to keep everything orderly. So not uh, the next person on the list I'm seeing is Alex Kyle Scott. Then go ahead, Alex.
Good evening. I'm not seeing the option to select my module. I reached out to the admissions multiple times, and then I had to reach out to a teacher, to like help assist me, and I'm being told that I'm not progressed as yet, and that the system is down, so I have to wait on the system to basically be fixed, and that I first paid the $40,000 already. Before all of this, I did I did not get a one in English. I got a two, and so I had to do the developmental English. I tried doing that in the first semester, year one. I'm year two, by the way, and they were having lectural problems, and I just ignored it because I was new and I was already stressed with everything with getting in my classes in my first year. So I did it in the summer and I passed the class. It went on, but it was still there from the first semester. So I had to get that removed. And then now I'm still seeing that I am not progressed. And I was told that the system is down, as I said already. So what should I do?
So is it that your issue is surrounding progression because you said the module that shouldn't be there was removed?
I believe so.
Okay, so if the issue is progression, it's a function of your faculty. What faculty are you from?
Failed.
Fells?
Yes.
Let's see. Alex, did you do the summer session?
Yes.
Oh, you did. All right.
I did maths and English in the summer.
Yeah, man, I'm going to ask you to message Shamil. He's going to take that as well. Seeing as you have a progression issue.
Should I message him on Zoom or by WhatsApp?
Send him a message on Zoom, a private message on Zoom. He's going to take your information.
Is that Shamil?
Shemael. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Uh, Next person on my list, I'm seeing K.
Good afternoon, evening, everyone. I'm a first year Think student. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you.
Oh, I'm a first year Think student. I am also a scholarship student, but for some reason they told me that I still had to pay the ECD because it was a change of policy. So I paid the ECD and I was not able to take my modules still, because the student option on eVision, it was not on my portal at all. I emailed them, I emailed the finance department, and after a while I realized that the student option came up, but no, I'm not seeing the option to confirm my modules because I think they told me to send them my CAPE results so that I can be placed in the advanced program. But even after I did that, I don't get back any response as to which modules I'm supposed to do, and I'm not able to confirm or select modules.
So K, did you receive an unconditional offer?
Yes, I did.
And you're told the reason. Who told you that the reason why you're unable to select is because of the results not being submitted?
No, I was saying with the results were basically just for what you call that thing again? Transfer of credit. because they have a 3-year program now. Because I'm in chemical engineering, so they have a 3-year program now. So they are saying that because I did the required CAPE subjects, I qualify for the 3-year program. And they told me to send the results to them. And after that, I did not get anything from them because they placed me in the advanced group. But that's it. And on the student option, on the portal, the eVision portal, when I click student, I'm not seeing the option to confirm or select modules.
All right, one sec. Okay, I'm just ensuring that this is you. I'm going to send you a private message. Just follow up with that number. So give me a sec. Let me type it. Okay, can you just confirm that you got the message with the number? Hello?
I'm looking, but I'm not seeing any message.
Sure.
Oh, yes, I'm seeing it now.
Okay, great. So just send a message to that number. Ensure that that is sorted out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next person I'm seeing is Jordana Sawyers. Jordana, are you here? I'm not hearing anything from Jordana, so we'll probably come back. Alicia Rowe.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Yes, I can.
So I have 4 courses left in total to graduate. I'm a final year student in SKIT, and I was able to select 2 of those courses on the module selection, and I wanted to add drop the other 2 courses, but I don't see them in the list. So I was wondering if you know if there's going to be an update of that list for other courses that weren't there before.
Yes, so that's an issue that we're currently asking IT to look at as well regarding modules that are missing. So they're missing from both the student portal and subsequently a drop. So I sent them a listing some time ago that they're working through. They did provide an update to me earlier today. And for those persons who asked me about it, I did reach out to them to tell them that it's fixed. However, I'm continuing to capture that data so that I can send it over to them. So I'm just going to ask you to fill out the form. It has a section for that. So that once I capture that information, I'll be able to send it off to them so that it can be sorted out. You said it's 2
Okay.
modules, right?
Yeah. Which one are the
Okay.
forms?
There are 2 forms, one's for finance and the other for module selection. What's the title of it, Sean? Hold on.
Oh, I see it in the chat.
Okay, great. So just fill that out, and once we capture that info, as I said, I'll be compiling it tonight, splitting it up into the different issues and sending it off to the various departments for them to action. So hopefully we'll see some results in short order.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to ask Miss Petty to go ahead and open her mic.
Hi, good night, everyone. So I have 2 questions. So the first one is about ad drop. The closing date for ad drop was I saw on the portal would be today. Is that going to be extended?
No, it shouldn't. It should not be today. Um, where did you see that on the portal?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Come on, let me just 1 sec. Let me double check something. It should not be today. Let me just check. But I did send the notice a few weeks. September 12th? Yeah, it's September 12th.
It's all right, good. Next question. You were talking about module spaces. No, you said that the 30% that we're supposed to pay includes the ECD, right?
Well, yeah, I'm saying that the ECD isn't an additional fee.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. It says not an additional fee. So if you have enough on your account, then you should be able to access that drop, right?
Yeah. So what you're asking is if you have enough money on your account, if you should be able to access a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Once you cover the 30%, then you should be fine for accessing a job.
Well, I am free for the 30%. I've covered the 30%, but I selected modules yesterday, and there's um two modules that I wanted to do that I can't do because I couldn't select modules before, and I'm trying to add-drop them. However, I can't access add-drop for some reason. Every time I go on that page, it crashes. So I would like to know, like,
So just clarifying, you can't access a job because it's crashing or because it's saying that you are not registered to access a job.
because it's
Or both.
crashing.
So
Every
because
time,
it's crashing.
yeah, every time I go on that page, like, it just crashed. So that's why I was wondering if it was because of the money, but if I cover the 30%, then I shouldn't have an issue, right?
Give me one. All right, I'm going to have somebody reach out to you. That shouldn't be happening. A job is, or at least it should be functioning. I wasn't aware of that. So I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you to just take your information and we'll see what's happening with that regard. Oh, I'm also being told by my team members that it's on the form as well. So you can go ahead and log it there.
All right, thank you.
Sir,
All
excuse
right.
me, what if it's a case that it says you're not registered?
You have to pay the 30% to get access.
Oh, okay.
All right. The next person I'm seeing is Mattia Gordon.
Hi, good night. So my question is relating to two things actually. First is about the Moodle site. I log in, I'm able to log in, but I am not seeing any course. It's telling me that you're not enrolled in any course. Once you're enrolled in a course, it will appear here. And I went to the when I saw it this morning, when I went to class, my teacher told me to go to Skits. So I went there and they told me that it's been rectified or something like that. No, not rectified. They something about uploading, like they're putting on the online people first or stuff like that. But I have people, like I know people who they're not like having any online classes this week and they're able to see their courses on Moodle. So I'm wondering what's wrong with on my side. And secondly, I have submitted my documents to admissions related to the grade one in English. And I am still seeing developments of English. I've sent countless emails, well, not really countless, but a numerous amounts of emails. And I'm still seeing it. I talked to somebody. I talked to a lady and she told me to send her an email, sent her an email, and I am still seeing development on English.
All right. the first part of the issue, as I said earlier, if you pay the 30%, then you should be cleared as it relates to seeing the modules populate on Moodle. However, I did also highlight that for persons who have that covered, the reason why you may not be seeing the modules is because they haven't been fully reset as yet. I'm currently working with a timeline of tomorrow, but I'll continue to follow up on that and provide updates where applicable as it relates to the modules being reset. The second issue you pointed out was in relation to a module that's on your portal that shouldn't be there. Can you just clarify that, please?
Yeah, yes. They told me that if I have a grade one in English, I won't be able, I should be exempted from doing developmental English, but I have it, I submitted it, and I'm still seeing the developmental English on the side.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and fill out the form. That's something for admissions to do. So we're going to document it and send it over to them for them to treat it as priority.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
You're welcome. Going forward, we're kind of strapped for time, so I'm just asking if the questions can be a bit more to the point, so that we can get through to everyone. There's currently 47 more hands up. So the next person I'm seeing is Shavanice Fairclough.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
I'm a student at Western Campus. Studying law. I'm a first year student. When I was registering, or when I was applying, I applied for full time, because I thought that I could have selected my classes for evening. But once I got accepted, they said that, they're selecting or putting in a fixed diet. And I want to know, is it a case that we are not able to do evening classes as full-time student, or because I'm working, I have to select part-time? And if so, will the classes be updated on the timetable for evening or so? Because the timetable has morning classes.
Ideally, for full-time, your classes being a day, part-time is where you'd have the evening classes. So if it is that you would wish to be more engaged in evening sessions, you'd have to ask admissions to transfer you to the part-time modality.
Okay, and also I'm a student loan student. I want to know, is it a case that I have to wait until the loan comes through before I'm able to access Moodle to see courses and classes? Because mine says not enroll for any courses, even though I
Right.
confirm
So
the timetable and so forth.
once you are at status D, then you should be able to be, well, you should be cleared as a matter of fact. SLV would send over your name to UTech. UTech would clear you to allow you to do all of that. So just double check your status with SLV. Once it is there at status D, then UTech should be able to go ahead and clear you.
Understood. I'm currently at status C, so okay.
Yeah, you can also speak with the SLV rep in regards to your status. That's at the Student Loan Bureau office, and once they have moved it, oh, there's one at finance as well. Yeah, there's somebody at finance as well. So once they push you to status D, then UTech would be able to clear you for everything else.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to ask Lorraine Williams to go now. All right, not hearing from Lorraine, so I'm going to
Good
ask.
night. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry for the rude interruption, but I just wanted to piggyback on the question so I can limit like myself. The person said that you had to pay you said you had to pay 30% in order for you to access Moodle or access your classes. Is it the 30% as well as the ECD? That's the only thing I wanted to ask.
The ECD is included in the 30%. It's not an additional payment. It's down payment and the overall tuition.
Okay, so if I've already paid the ECD, but I'm still not seeing my modules, then I just have to wait.
Can you repeat the last part?
Sure, I'm saying that I already paid the ECD, but I'm not seeing any of my modules on Moodle. So just wait.
Well, you'd have to cover the 30%. So the ECD is a part of it. So once you cover the remaining 30% of your tuition based on the modules that you would have selected, then you should get access to see everything on Moodle.
Okay, thank you. That's all. I'll lower my hands.
You're welcome. Um, Romain?
Yes, I had the same question as well, but I want to clarify.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
All right, so I'm not seeing, it says I'm not enrolled in any courses in the model. You mentioned that I'd have to pay the ECD and the 30%.
The 30%, the ECD rather, is a part of the 30%. Oh yes,
All right,
once
so
you
when you
cover
said,
that 30%, you should be able to see everything popping up.
all right, so when you said that the ECD is a part of the 30%, you mean like, okay, so if you go on the e-vision board, you'll see your total invoice, and then it will break down the percentage with the without the ECD subtract from it. So let's say your total invoice was $100, and it says note. If you paid for the ECD, you must subtract that from it. So you subtract the $40,000 from the $100, you get 60. So that's when you calculate your 30%.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, that's it. I want to know. Thank you.
you're welcome. Nikar? Nikar, if you're speaking, I'm not able to hear you. Your mic is open, but I can't tell if you're speaking.
Hello, good night. Did you say D. Lawrence?
Hello, good night.
No, Nikar is currently speaking.
Oh, sorry
Okay,
about that.
sorry.
All right, good night, everyone. I've been trying to resolve this issue from mid-August, but I fully paid my ECD, and on the UTech portal, the student actions, I'm only seeing confirm your fixed schedule modules, and I need to select my modules because I got exempt because I'm a transfer student from community college.
All right, so Nikar, you're a transfer student from a college. Did
Yes, I
you
am.
bring over your documents to UTech to get all the transfers facilitated?
Yes, I got credit exemptions. But the issue is I'm only seeing the option for confirm your fixed schedule modules, and those are modules I did already, so I haven't confirmed them. I tried reaching out to admissions and enrollment. They haven't contacted me back yet.
All right. I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you, see nice. That isn't on the farm, but I know you shouldn't be on the fixed diet though. So I think admissions, once they process all your exemptions and so on, then you should be moved over to be able to actually select. But I'm going to have somebody reach out to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Shanice
Roberts.
Yeah, man. So Shanice is going to reach out to you. Just send her your information.
All right, thank you.
Hello. I had one more question, but I forgot it.
Sure.
All right, yeah. So I paid for the to do the ALU English Proficiency Test. I have the receipt, but what happened was I was admitted at the hospital, so I didn't get the chance to attend it. And they said that the receipt is available for till 2 years, so I can do it next year. But in the timetable, I'm not seeing any English test that I will do for this year until I could resit the test for next year. I'm not seeing any English module in my timetable.
Hold on. So just to clarify, you selected or you paid for the ELPT test. However, due to medical reasons, you were unable to do it.
Yes,
Now you're querying why you're not seeing any um English module in your diet.
that's correct.
But you have intentions to sit the ALPT. Well, do the next sitting of the ALPT, right?
Yeah, when it's available to do it again, because I have the receipt.
Okay, well, you wouldn't need to. So you have the choice. You'd either redo, well, not redo, but get a chance to sit the ALPT at a later sitting or do developmental English. So which
Okay,
do you
I'll
want to
do
do?
it. Okay, when it's the next exam, I'll do it
At the next sitting is usually sometime in November.
sometime in November.
Yeah, so
Okay,
notices will be shared closer to that point.
okay, thank you.
Hey man, you're welcome. Right, next up is Liana.
Good night. So I did a transfer, and while I am financially cleared and I do have the option to select my modules, I haven't been able to choose anything because all the modules I could choose require prerequisites, and up to now, my transfer credits have not been approved. I've tried everything. I've tried admissions. I've emailed everyone I've been told to email. And nobody responds to their emails. I ended up emailing the head of school for SOBA, and she told me that she would reach out to admissions on my behalf. Some time passed and I emailed her back and she told me that she's still awaiting a response from admissions, but she's going to reach out to them again. My last communication with her was like last week and there still has been no response from admissions. So like if she can't even reach them, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. So yeah.
All right, Liana. So again, that's admissions and enrollment. Due to the amount of persons speaking about transfer credits and so on. It just asks. One sec, guys. Right, my apologies. I just asked a member of my team to go ahead and update the form to include transfer credits. So just fill that out. It's going to be resent. So everybody who has an issue re your transfer credits not being processed, please go ahead and fill out the form.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Next up is Jaim White.
Good night. Are you hearing me?
Yes, Jaim, I am.
Okay, so before this, I was placed as a part-time student, but I got that issue rectified, so I was placed as full-time. However, after confirming my modules, I realized that I was given 4 modules, and after seeing my timetable, I realized that I have part-time modules instead of full-time modules. And it's not possible for me to attend school at that time. So how do I go about getting that issue fixed?
So you're a full-time student. Well, you indicated that you want to be full-time, but
Yes.
on the system it has you at part-time.
No, that got fixed. I was
Right.
given part-time modules instead.
As in you're seeing less, you have less than 9, well not 9, less than 12 credits that was generated for you.
I think I was given 13. No, 16. Sorry.
You
No, no,
got
no, no,
16,
no. No, sorry. It's 12.
so you got 12 credits.
Yes.
When did this happen? When were you able to confirm?
I was able to confirm. I'm not sure of the date. Sorry. But it was earlier when the whole issue with people not being confirmed was resolved. Okay, the date is August 23rd.
I'm not sure why that would be happening. That one is very new. Sounds like admissions, but I'm going to have somebody reach out to you again, seeing as that's very niche, and then we can look at that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so Shanice is going to reach out to you.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Jaim. Moving on to Richard Pinnock.
Good night. The modules I selected to add in AdDrop were approved by my program director. When admissions approves the added modules, how does the scheduling of classes work? Do I get to choose the schedule for those modules, or are the times given to me?
They're given to you. So AdDrop is a very manual process. Admissions they have to go through and try to fit it into the current schedule. So once they do that, if they can do it, then you will see it being approved by them and your timetable should be updated with relevant information.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. Daniel Jameson.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm a first year student at FOSS and I confirm 5 modules, but I'm only seeing 3. And my classes it's only showing classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm not seeing 2 of my modules that I have confirmed.
When did you confirm your modules?
Oh, and the timetable, sorry.
No, I'm asking when did you get to confirm the modules? As in what day? Was it this week?
No, like early on.
So you say you confirm, and it's always been like that since you confirmed?
Yes.
That's strange as well. Shanice, can you just reach out? Hmm? Yes, I'm going to have Shanice reach out to you and possible to just take your information. That one is difficult for me to say why. So we have to query that and see if it can be adjusted.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. Next up is S. Young.
Hi, good night. All right, so I'm also unable to select modules, but other than that, I've logged it in the form. I was looking at in the student portal today, and where you have personal details, I was browsing through that and I realized that my tier number is missing a digit. I'm unable to update it because there are gray areas that only student records can edit. I sent an email today to student records copying my admissions rep. So I'd appreciate if you guys could follow up on that for me.
Sure thing. As I said, that is something that only admissions can do. I know they have a lot doing now, but sure. But who did you email exactly? You said the admissions rep, but who is that person?
Manhurts Edwards.
All right.
Nardia.
Yeah, man. All right, cool.
Sorry.
You're welcome. Roshan Hector.
Good night.
Night, Roshan.
So my problem is I've paid the ECD from when and I've yet to gain access to my student portal. I've been in touch with the administrations, and they've told me who to go to, and I've been back and forth. So I don't know what to do because I haven't even got to select a module yet.
Is it that you're not seeing the option to select your modules?
No, I'm not being able to enter the portal.
You can't log in. What happens when you try to log in? Is there an error message that comes up?
It's saying invalid login.
Is it because of your password? Did you enter the incorrect password?
No, it's the correct password.
Have you spoken to anyone from Tier 1 support?
Um,
Sure, have a nice night.
they haven't replied back to me.
All right. So I'm not sure why, but it can be reset at enrollment as well. Just give me one second. All right, somebody's going to text you. He's going to take your information. He's going to drop by. Um, yeah, he's going to drop by to have them reset it for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have a similar issue. The portal is not loading at all for me.
Christina, was
Um,
that Christina speaking just now?
yes, that was me. Yes, it is me.
When you say it's not loading, are you saying you got an
It's
error
saying
message?
the connection is being disrupted. I've tried on multiple devices. I've went to my cousin's houses and tried on their Wi-Fi. It's the same issue. It's just loading and loading and not going through.
All right, can you do me a favor and try on Microsoft Edge browser and see if that helps? That
I
should help.
tried on that as well, not going through. I've been
I'm not sure why that is happening, but I think you'd possibly have to come by UTech and visit the Skit Lab to have them look at it.
I'm in Western Campus, so I don't know about that part.
You tried connecting to the Wi-Fi on campus, at the Western campus?
No, I have not. Maybe I would have to
All right.
try that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd suggest trying that. It should
Okay.
be that should be a fix. All right.
Um,
Um, I'm
Yeah,
seeing
hello, good night. Oh,
Jonathan.
sorry to interrupt. Excuse me. I think you were saying something about the portal. Like I logged on to the portal, but I'm not seeing the option to select modules.
Hey,
Hello?
did you pay your ECD?
Yeah, I paid it from like August 2nd, and I'm not seeing it.
Does it
And
give you a message that you're not progressed or anything like that? What are you seeing?
when I go on the status, it says that for under the current progression status, it says incomplete, pending processing. And then when I go to the enrollment part, it says not cleared for module selection. So I don't understand.
Right. What faculty are you from?
Fine.
Think. You'd have to speak with. All right. Tell you what. Send me a WhatsApp message.
Yeah, I did that today.
Okay, I'll get to it shortly.
Okay, thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
I shouldn't fill out the form.
No, you can. You can still fill out the form. Once you send me the message, I'll look at it. After this, I'll try to go through and clear up. I respond to as much persons as I can for tonight.
Okay, thank you.
Gabriel, you're next up.
Okay, good night. You're able to hear me?
Good night, Gabriel. I can. However, your audio is a bit low.
Oh, okay. I'll try to talk a little bit louder. Hearing me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. When I applied here in March, I applied with my CXC results and I had the grade 1 in English, meaning that automatically they should have given me ALU to do this semester, right? However, when it was time for us to confirm our modules, I saw they had developmental English there. I contacted admin about this because they would already have the one from when I applied. They told me that I needed to send them a copy. I went up back there today again. Nothing has changed. And now, all right, you see when I was confirming the modules, developmental English was there. But now that I'm seeing my timetable, there's neither developmental English or ALU. So there's a module missing from my timetable now. And I'm not sure what to do about this. I am not sure who else to contact.
All right, Gabriel. So I'm going to ask somebody to reach out to you as well, seeing as that is niche. You're saying the module is missing from your timetable.
Yes, and the
Okay.
current module this time. Second
Right.
question I'm having, right? I'm not sure if it is a case where I have the same email as someone else, but the person has my first name and my last name, and her middle initial is the same middle initial as mine. Cool? I contacted tier one about I couldn't log into my school email. I finally got the login, but I realized that when I logged in, I was seeing someone else's, like her classmates, her teachers, her messages. So I contacted them again about that to tell them, hey, I'm seeing someone else's messages. They said they will look into it, and they told me to try again. Whenever I go on Moodle, I'm seeing the girls' classes from last year. So her classes from 2024 to 2025, I'm seeing all of that. I'm not sure if it is a case where we can have the same email or something, but I'm not able to see my own classes, and that's going to be a problem because I have online classes and I can't get to them because my classes aren't showing. Her classes are the ones that's showing. I don't know who to contact anymore.
All right, Gabriel. Again, that one is very new, very niche. Um, I'm going to have somebody message you to take that down, seeing as what we have in the form doesn't capture that, and we'll try to see if we can have that investigated. Because I understand it would affect you not being able to gain access to your classes on Moodle and so on.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
man, just hold on one sec. All right, the person is going to message you shortly.
Excuse me. Hello?
Hello, we're trying to go in order, so I'm
Yes,
just
sorry. I'm just going to say that I'm having the same issue as Gabriel with the not seeing a module with ALU or developmental English, and before I was seeing
yeah.
developmental
I'm
English
I'm going
to
to have the person message you as well. Take that.
Good night. I'm having the same issue. So I'm
Right.
wondering,
So everyone who is having that same issue,
yeah, I'm
cool.
wondering if I should go ahead and confirm my modules even with the error there, or if I should wait until it's fixed.
and
I don't want to.
Uh,
So
excuse me, I'm having the same issue
Alright.
with ALU missing from my
All right.
timetable as well.
So guys, I'm trying to keep the meeting as orderly as possible. I understand that multiple persons are now having that issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask members from my team to update the form and have that reflected. So you can just go ahead and log it there and we'll have it looked at for you. So if you had your hand up and that was your concern, I'm going to ask you to please lower your hand, seeing as we're going to add it to the form so that it can be looked at. All right?
I just want some clarity as to if I'm supposed to continue, like confirm my modules even with the error there, or wait until it's fixed.
Question, you're in first year, right? Everyone that's having that issue, you guys
Yeah.
are in first year?
yes.
All right, give me a second.
Yes.
But I went to admin today, and the lady said that if I'm not seeing it by the end of today or tomorrow, that maybe I'm going to get to do it in semester 2.
Um, I'm I can't speak to that. I don't want to tell you to confirm, and you shouldn't have. So just give me until tomorrow. Once we query it, I'll let you know. If you're in first year and you're doing fixed diet, it shouldn't be bad because all you have to do is confirm, so you would be able to get into the appropriate class afterwards.
Hi, good night.
Hi, Alicia.
Hello.
I'm trying to go in order, so I just appreciate it if you'd allow me to get through to some of the other persons before you, please.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So the next person on the list is Jonathan Griffiths.
Evening. Everyone hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm a fourth year student, final year student, doing computer networking and security, part of SKIT, and essentially I'm having the problem where I'm not seeing, well, I've heard that major project doesn't show up on a timetable. I don't really understand that. And additionally, I'm not seeing three of my six modules chosen on Moodle, and one of those is, of course, major project as well.
Yeah,
So
man. So
I'm
as I was saying earlier, um, in regards to Moodle, they're doing some resetting. So once it is complete, the modules should be up. I'm following up with them, but we should see some improvements by tomorrow. As it relates to major project not being timetabled, that is correct. It doesn't appear on your timetable. The uh, coordinator, I don't remember who it is over my skit, but they should have everybody's details once you would have registered for the module. So you should be getting some more info on that, especially once it pops up on Moodle. You'll get further instructions as to when you meet, frequency of meeting, picking your supervisors, and all of that. But you don't have to worry about major project not being timetabled.
Oh, so it will eventually show up on Moodle.
Yes, it should.
Just one more quick question. I don't want to take up any more time. So essentially, I'm hearing about development English. I've never quite done that at all. I've never seen it on my guide. I've never seen it for module selection. So I'm just wondering about that. Is that required, or are certain people exempt from like CSEC subjects or something like that? Because I'm hearing also about English proficiency test and development English, and
Tho-
I've
So those
done.
are so the English language proficiency test, it was introduced about 2 years ago. The reason why you don't know about, repeat what? Developmental English, you said? If you were
I've
exempted from it, then you wouldn't know about it. So if you got a one in CSEC or CAPE English or Com Studies, then you would be exempted from
I,
developmental English.
I got a
So you should
two.
repeat.
I got a two, and I've never heard of or seen any of this regarding module selection. I've never seen it on my my
Have you
modules.
done have you done academic writing?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, then you're fine.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, man. Um, I'm seeing Davian Allen next. Come from. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Davian.
Yes,
Yes, I
sir.
can
Can
go
you hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah, man, I can.
Okay, so I'm basically having the opposite issue that someone else was talking about. I transferred from the Western to the Papine campus, and my status has been updated to the Papine, but my module selection is only showing me Western at campus occurrence.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have somebody reach out to you as well, Davian, to take a note of that. Our form doesn't capture it. So that's something for admissions. I believe admissions will have to change it. So somebody will reach out to your private message on the Zoom meeting to take your info.
Good.
All right. That answers your concern?
Not really. I've tried to call admissions before, but they couldn't handle it.
So the person who is going to take your information will query it. So once we find out why, then you'll be updated and the change will be made.
So they speak all later. Okay. Okay.
All right, Davian. Yeah, so somebody will reach out to you and have that look at. I'm going to move on to Crystal F. Crystal, you can go ahead.
Okay, good night, everyone. Um, so I'm a SLB student, right? And for some reason, I'm not sure. I've heard the questions asked on several occasions, but I'm only able to select three of my models. The other two, I'm not seeing it on my portal, and then the other one is saying that it is full. So when I reach out to the personnel from FELS, they're saying to me that the one that is full is not being offered for this semester, but it's on my diet sheet. And then the other two, they told me that I need to use a drop to add those to my schedule. But when I went on to add drop, it is telling me that I'm currently not registered for the academic year for 2025-2026. So I'm not given the option to add the other two courses that I'm not seeing on my portal for my classes. So I don't know how to go about with that selection.
All right, Crystal. So, I believe I would have explained this earlier, so I'm just going to repeat in the event that you didn't hear. But as it relates to the add drop process, you'll be allowed to use a drop once it is that you would have covered that 30%. Then you will see that message about you not being registered removed, and you'll actually be able to access a drop, right? Now, as it relates to the modules that are missing, I am aware that there are some modules that are missing from both the eVision portal for selection and a drop portal for you to add or drop the module. As it relates to that in particular, I've reached out to IT. They have provided me with updates for some of the modules that they were able to resolve. However, they're still working through the list that I provided to ensure that those modules are added to the system. So you can either select it from the portal or be facilitated through a drop. And I'm just going to ask you, what modules are those?
Okay, so the ones that I'm not seeing is financial accounting one
Yeah,
and huh?
go ahead. No, I'm saying go ahead.
Financial accounting one and assessments in education. And then the one that they're saying is full and is not being offered for this semester is also essential of professional speaking.
All right. Can you just provide me with the module codes for those three, please?
Okay, so for Fin 1 is ACC 2003.
So that's ACC 2003.
Yes.
What's the next
For
one?
for assessments in education, it's EDU 3005.
EDU 3005. And the last one, that's the one you're going to call now. That's the one that they say is full.
That is full, but also is not being offered for this semester. So that's a little bit confusing for me. So it is a
Sure, you can just go ahead.
prerequisite for ALU.
The prerequisite for ALU, the one that they say is full.
Yes, and not being offered for this semester.
So that's the developmental English.
No, it's essentials of professional speaking. So that's
Essential.
COM 2018.
COM 2018.
Yes.
All right, thanks. We're gonna query that because that definitely sounds confusing for it to be full and not being offered.
But for the 30%, remember I'm a SLB student and I also have over 60,000 on my account. So that would have covered the 30% as well as I'm a SLB student. So
Yeah,
I'm still not understanding why it's not allowing me or saying I'm not registered.
so for that, for SLB, once you're at status D, then it should clear up. If your 60,000 does in fact cover the 30%, it's now a finance to clear you, so I'm going to ask you to go ahead. I believe that is on the form. If you have money and you're not cleared, just go ahead and fill that out so that can be looked
Okay.
at.
All right, no problem. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Next up, I am seeing Janelle Christie.
Hi, good evening. So I have selected and enrolled in 5 modules. However, my fee breakdown and the payment schedule only reflects 3 of those modules, but they are all on my timetable. I've contacted Tier 1, but I still haven't gotten a response. And Fin customer service and cost finance as well.
All right, Janelle. I'm going to have somebody reach out to you as well to just document that. So he's going to ask you for your details and he's going to write down the issue, so we'll correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, give me 2 minutes, please. Just asking for 2 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, my apologies for that. I am back. I'm going to move on to the next question, the next hand, and that is Andre Winter.
Yes, I don't know. Um, a lot of persons.
Hi, Andre, you can go ahead. I'm not hearing you.
Are you not hearing me?
Your audio is very low.
Oh, what's the problem? You can hear me better now?
Yes, it's much better.
All right, yes. So good night, everyone. To be honest, there were persons in the first 10 or 15 that asked similar question as mine, and it cleared up what I had to ask. Um, my genuine question right now remains as to um, will there be like a cutoff time for selected modules? As in, will there be a date in September where if you don't see any progression, favorable progression, it's time to start thinking the worst. Just asking for that date. I know it's not something set in stone, but just from experience, what's a time we should look out for things to be solved to the most part?
Unfortunately, Andre, I cannot answer that question. I can't tell you that the issues will be fixed right now. What I can tell you is that we are actively working and engaging with the necessary persons involved to have them resolved. So if you don't see an issue being resolved, you can message one of us um, and just reach out to say, hey, I'm still having this problem, what's happening, and we'll update as to what's going on. But I can't tell you to look out for a specific date to say that the worst is here and nothing can be done at that point.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time.
All right, Andre, no problem. I'm seeing Kyra next in the line.
Hi, good night, everyone. So
Good
my
night.
issue is that I'm unable to select at least 3 modules. I'm only at the moment able to select 2 of my 6 modules, and I can't submit unless I have at least 9 credits. So I don't know what to do.
Hi, Kyra, what faculty well, to be specific, what school are you from?
Fatave.
So Thomas has failed, so you don't have a rep. All right, I'm going to ask you one second. Let me see if she's in the chat. I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you, Kyra, to just know what you're going through, and they'll talk to you some more about that and see how best we can get you some assistance. Generally, I want to remind everyone on the call that we are lobbying for more spaces. For modules, so even earlier today, we were still pushing for that. So as we move forward, the Students' Union will be providing updates as soon as we have them.
Excuse me,
Okay, thank
sorry to
you.
interrupt, but I'm
All
also
right,
having the
Kyra, so
same.
just hold on. Can you hold on for me, Abigail, please? Kyra, can you just confirm that someone did reach out to you just now? Kyra?
Yes, someone did.
Okay, great. All right. Um, Next up it's Arif Dixon.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so my issue is that I was on the qualification bar. So I had came from a community college and I had failed a module. So I was on the qualification bar. I got the one module that I had failed, I had completed it and got it started out. I had handed in my transcript from in April, my completed transcript from in April. And I also was getting my exemptions for the modules from college as well. I had gotten those from in June. I got the exemption, but I still was not removed from the qualification bar. After that I was getting in contact. First I had emailed the admissions at first trying to get a query on it. I did not get any response. So I then emailed I think student relations. They had forwarded my email to Manhurst, Naria Manhurst, I think her name was. I didn't get a response after a while, so I had emailed her personally again, and I didn't get a response. So after that, I had someone contact someone to get a response, and that was that was on Tuesday. Person had gotten in contact with them, and what they had said to them that it was no problem on my end, and that they had something about get something sent over to get it removed, but at this point it's still not removed. So, and I'm not able to see. Well, the modules that are there are modules that I have done already, and what I'm able to choose is not enough to have the 9 credits um, that is needed to go ahead on the system.
All right, Arif, I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you. So they'll take your information and just send them exactly what you said just now.
Okay.
All right. Alexia Miller, you're next. All right,
Hi,
not
good night. Hi,
okay.
sorry.
Alexia? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I am unable to see my timetable, and I've registered and during the application process when I was registering, I registered as part-time, and when they sent the surveys to the email, asking to confirm your mode of attendance with a part-time or full-time, I also answered part-time. But after confirming my modules, I see that they have put me as full-time, and I am unable to see my timetable, so I don't know how my schedule is set up and I work. So I am unsure of how to go about that issue as it pertains to being full-time and working, because I also indicated on my application that I work. So right now I'm in the dark because I'm unable to see my timetable. I don't know what mode of attendance my classes are in, and school is about to start.
All right, Alexia. So regarding your mode of attendance, admissions, and enrollment, is able to update it. So if you give them a visit, they're able to change it. As it relates to your timetable, you said it's blank.
Yes.
All right, you can fill out the form for that. That one will be sending off to IT for them to see what's happening. But in the meantime, uh, admissions should be able to change your mode of attendance.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Good night, sir. Sorry for voting like that.
Hi,
I'm
Shaquille.
so
Is it a similar issue? If not,
yes,
I'm going
sir.
to ask you to just wait a bit. It is, go ahead.
Sir, I do everything already, but me can't get to see my times table. It blank because my name and my candidate number there on the page.
Yeah, man, just go ahead and fill out the form. So once it is that you're not able to see your timetable, it's on the form, as I said earlier. We're
Yes, sir.
collecting that and I'll send it off to have it resolved.
Okay, did that already, sir.
Okay, great.
Okay, so thank you for the info.
Yeah, man. Alexia Miller. Alexia?
What are you sending from?
Uh, Not hearing Alexia. We're going to resend the form for the person who just asked in the chat. So the form is being resent. I'm not hearing Alexia, so I'm going to move off to Alexandra.
Hi, are you hearing me?
Hi, I can.
Alright, so my problem is a very huge problem because I have not been able to confirm adults, neither am I seeing my ID. So when I went and visit finance, they told me that because I wasn't the one who paid the ECD, my mommy did, and they told me that because like she used her name, which in the payment details she did include my name and my ID number. So they're saying that the payment wasn't made in my account and I should get it transferred from Monday. I went about that and I sent an email and they said like later on in the day I was supposed to receive a response and I did not. So I went back there today and I spoke to this lady and she told me that I should fill out a form and my mommy should write a letter and she's supposed to send I was supposed to send the form with the letter, a ID for my mommy and an ID for myself, which I did. But then I went back to the office, right? Because on Monday the lady I went to two ladies. So one told me that the money was there but it wasn't in my account, so I should get it transferred from my mommy's account to my account. And I was supposed to write a letter, which I did. Not a letter, I mean an email, which I did, and I haven't received a response. I went back there, and the other lady that I went to, she told me that she is going to send that email to someone. And the lady that I went to today, I went to the lady that I talked to on Monday. She told me to go to that lady.
Alexandra?
Yes.
So essentially, I'm just trying to get a synopsis of what you're saying because we're really pressed for time. We've been here for 2.5 hours and I still have a lot of persons with unanswered questions that I'm trying to get to. But essentially, what you're saying is your mommy paid some money for you, it's in her account and you need it transferred to your account. You message finance and you didn't get a response. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you as well to just note that. I will be sending that off.
Okay.
Yes, so somebody is going to reach out to you in the chat. They'll take your details and you can message them regarding that. As I said, when we're finished here, we're going to compile the stuff, the data that we collected, send it off to the relevant departments, and hope to have everybody's issues expedited. Next person I'm seeing on the call is Tanisha Phillips.
Hi, good night. Can everyone hear me?
Hi, Tanisha, I can.
All right. So initially I'm a part-time student. I had went to admissions on multiple occasions to let them know that I have to attend classes anytime after 5 p.m. due to my working commitments. They made the initial adjustments at that given time, had my modules regenerated twice, by the way. I got my timetable and I mainly have a day and morning classes after I went to admissions and the faculty multiple times to let them know that I am unable to work, attend classes anytime before 5 p.m. because of the working commitments that I have.
Tanisha, you're a first year student?
That is correct.
And you selected you wanted to do the part-time modality, right?
That is correct.
Okay, but you're saying when you're confirmed, the classes you're getting are in the day.
Mainly during the day and the mornings. I only have like two classes that would have been after 5 p.m.
What faculty are you from?
Soba.
All right, hold on one. All right, Tanisha, we're going to reach out to you. Yeah, someone's gonna take a number as well. I reach out to you.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
sure for part-time.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Fagan, I don't want to mispronounce her first name. Miss Fagan? Okay, I'm not seeing any
Hello,
answer.
hello,
Oh,
hello. Hold on. You
hello?
hear me? You hear me, sir?
Yeah, my
Uh,
apologies for saying miss. I misread what was happening.
it's okay. It's okay. That's fine. I'm a student from FOS, right? And I'm having issues with my timetable.
Hold on,
And
can you repeat that? You're a student from FOSS and you have issues with your timetable?
yes, sir.
Come on.
As I'm looking at my timetable on Monday, there seems to be an overlap between academic literacy for undergraduates and community service project, and also on timetable I see basic physics instead of preliminary physics. So I have reached out to my to Miss Carr, and she said she's trying her best to rectify the issue. I've also reached out to the admin's office. I have reached very far in that regard. So the classes that I'm supposed to be attending is not on my timetable. So I don't know where my classes is or when am I supposed to go to class or whatever have
All right.
you.
So
So
just, I'm
I
just
may
trying
miss
to,
classes or not. I'm not
yeah, man,
sure.
I'm trying to understand what exactly you say is going on. So I'm hearing multiple things. Just to ensure that I'm understanding what you're saying. You're saying that you have a confirmed timetable
Yes.
that's generated. However, you have two classes on that timetable scheduled for the same time.
No. Yes. That's one issue.
Okay, so
You
that's
know,
one issue, and the other
yes.
issue is that you're not seeing the times for your classes.
I'm not seeing all my classes, and I see basic physics instead of
You're not,
preliminary.
hold on, you're not seeing all your classes on the timetable.
No, I'm
There,
not. I'm seeing basic physics instead of preliminary physics. It should be preliminary physics
you're
instead of basic physics.
you're a first year student, right?
Yes, sir. So I'm trying to see what's the issue with that and why it's not being changed.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
So, we are aware that that's happening in Sonas. So I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you as well. Again, it's kind of niche to your school, so we're going to have it looked at. Yeah, somebody is going to reach out to you
Oh,
in a private message. So just look out for that, please.
in the private message.
Yes, on the Zoom. So just look out for that. Right. Um, Jada Campbell.
Good evening, Mr. Roberts. So this is my situation, right? So I am yet to be progressed. I was told I had gone up to UTech about 3 times so far. It is the same situation. They told me that one of my grades are missing, but however, and I'm supposed to contact the teacher. I contacted the teacher, and on Monday she said that the issue is supposed to be rectified. It is now Thursday, and I am still unable to be progressed. And I need to be progressed because starting somewhere around next week or the week after, I have my practical work experience that I'm supposed to go on, and I need to be progressed to be able to select the
So Jada,
module so that I
what
can
what
do it.
faculty are you from?
Costs.
You're in cost. Have you reached out to Joel Brown, who is your cost representative?
Who?
Joel Brown, he's the cost representative.
No.
Right. You didn't do me a favor, Jada, and reach out to Joel so we can follow up with him to see what's happening over costs in terms of progression.
Okay, can I have his
Did you?
contact information, please?
Sure. Did you do the summer session by
No,
any
I did not.
chance? Okay, so this is coming from semester 2.
Yes.
Okay, let me give you Joel's contact. Give me a second. So his number is what is Joel's number? One sec. His number is 876 585
Yes.
03 22. So that's
876.
876
Yes.
585
Yes.
0322.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much.
All right. Mhm. All right, Jada.
Yes.
Next up, I am seeing Tajay Gordon. Can go ahead, Tajay.
Hello, good night. I'm a Faculty of Law student, year two. Um, I was only able to select 3 of my modules because the rest, one was full and another just, it clashed with another that I had. And I had planned that I would use the add drop method. However, it is still saying that I'm not registered. Could you provide some clarity on that for me, please? Like, is
All
it
right,
an
so yeah, man, I understand what you're saying. As it relates to the full modules, I'm going to ask it that you reach out to your rep, your student rep, or Felicia Genus. As I stated earlier, we're working as it relates to spaces. We're in contact with the um, university president and other members of the management team for the UTech. But we're also asking that you reach out to your faculty representatives so that they can have the underground information as it
yeah?
relates to a drop now, as I stated earlier. Once you cover that 30% to be considered fully registered or to be fully enrolled as a student, then you'll be able to access a drop.
Also, the 30% of what is currently generated of the fee schedule that's currently generated, right? Not, I don't have to
Right.
estimate it myself. Okay,
No,
thank
so
you.
it's what is currently generated. So once you cover that, then you should be able to access that drop. If you aren't aware, your faculty of law representative is Orvelisha Genus. Our
Yeah.
number will be sent in the chat as well.
Yes,
So
I
you can
have her
also
number. I had communicated with her recently, but just not about that specific issue.
all right. Yeah, man. So I'll reach out to her as well and let's follow up on what's going on. Okay.
All right, thank you. I just wanted clarity on the add drop thing, so
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and pay that amount. Thank you.
Yes, you're most welcome. All right. Alicia, you're next.
Hi, yes, good night. So I have a similar issue with the credits on the module selection. So I was wondering when I went on select for the schedule that they set second years for, the basically everything was full. So I went up to the school Tuesday and they had me get into like business law and other subjects, but I still have less than the 9 credits that I need to submit to confirm my modules for this semester. So I was wondering, how do I go about that?
All right, Alicia, is it that you need more spaces? More spaces, so you can get into a class? Because I didn't
Right,
hear
right.
the first
So
part.
they sent me up to FOSS and I signed my name in a book for college maths and environmental studies. But she said that the spaces will be open like 12 o'clock yesterday. I
Oh,
was checking and nothing is open.
okay, do me a favor, reach out to your rep for me, please. That's Renee
For
Nursing. You're
sober?
in FOSS, right? No, hold on,
No,
you're in
no,
sober?
sober. Yeah.
Okay, then your rep is Nicoy Anderson. Please reach out to him. Um,
I don't have his information. You can send it to me, please.
yeah, his information was just sent in the chat room.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, so just reach out to him, all right? Okay, great. Um, I'm going to ask Chantal. I'm not seeing the last name. You can go ahead.
All right, good night. So I haven't been able to confirm my modules because one module is saying prerequisite not met, but I passed everything. The
Can
one
you,
module that
you're in second year, Chantal?
no,
Yeah, man,
year
I'm
three,
just asking what year. Okay, year three. What module is that?
genetics and embryology.
That's costs?
Yeah.
And you say it's not, you're not able to confirm because it's saying you don't have the prerequisite.
Right. But one module, which is a prerequisite, I got exempted from it because I was doing another course. And I
Yeah,
emailed,
100% the exemption is on your portal.
yes, it is. It has been.
Okay. But the exemption is on your portal and you can't give me a sec. All right, Chantal, I'm going to have somebody text you as well. I think I know what it is, but can't address it generally.
All right, no
So
problem.
somebody will take your information and we'll reach out to you to follow up on what's going on.
All right, thank you.
All right, Chantal. You said you're in what faculty are you in, by the way?
College of Health Sciences.
All right, College of Health Sciences. Do me a favor as well, Chantal. Reach out to Joel Brown. He's the cost rep. So you have multiple persons where you can reach out to in case you're not getting to, because a lot of issues we're trying to work through. I'm going to resend his details in the chat.
All right.
So I just, oh, my bad, everyone in the meeting room. So I just sent it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, moving on to Marvis Hart.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, so I've been trying to communicate with the Student Affairs and Admissions concerning an issue I've been having. Pay the ECD from like July, so pretty early just to get the modules that I wanted. I keep seeing not cleared for module selection. I know that they addressed it earlier in the Zoom meeting, but I didn't hear. So I have not cleared for module selection. I call. They said that they sent over my name to be cleared, but there's no updates since like last week. And I've been communicating with them constantly about it. I'm not sure what else to do.
So Marvis, just to so your issue is you pay the ECD, but you're saying you're not cleared for selection.
Correct.
And you reach out to finance, right?
Yes, actually, yes, they did send an email to finance. And what else? They sent an email to finance.
Hold on, Marvis, are you in first year?
No, I'm actually in my final year.
Oh, you're in final year. Can you do me a favor and check if you have been progressed? Do you know how to check if you have been progressed?
You check the my status thing that they have up now, and I'm seeing I still just see not clear for like incomplete pending process or something like that.
That's under your progression status.
I'm gonna check again right now, actually.
Yeah, man, double check. If it's under your progression status, do me a favor, let me know if you did the summer session.
I never do summer school. No, I never do summer
Yeah,
school.
okay. You have all your grades from the previous semester then? And they've been
The
validated and everything?
the only one that I am currently missing is major project grade, and the reason why I don't think that should be a problem is because I have somebody from a major project group that is also that has been progressed.
Hold on. So
If that's
you're
module.
in fourth year, meaning you're continuing school, right?
Yeah, because I work,
Okay.
so I didn't get to everything within the required time.
So what faculty are you from?
Fence.
No, which school specifically?
But computing. Skit.
Oh, you didn't come, sir. I said major project is the only thing you have outstanding.
Yeah, only grade outstanding currently, and all grades are entered for major project. It's just not reflecting my transcript, the provisional transcript that they have.
All right. Can you do me a favor, Marvis, and reach out to your skit rep Abigail Magroda? If you're able to come on campus, I would suggest you try to do that as well.
Okay.
Hold on. Something.
What in the case where, because I know you've been saying that they're going to open up modules and stuff. In the case where I don't get the module that I want, is there anything that I can do?
You'd have to just facilitate that conduit your rep. So it's dependent on the options I have available. That's why I say reach out to Magruder.
And also in another case that I see somebody have, if you see no SSN record, what should you do in that case as well?
Fill out the form. You have that being captured as well for them to sort out.
All right, no problem. Can you resend the form by chance?
Sure, it's going to be recent.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Marvis, can you do me a answer a question for me, please? Are you in the skit groups? You said you're in skit.
Yes, I am actually in the skit group.
Okay, so the forms will be shared in the general skit groups as well, so you can look out for it here.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, man, cool. Ayana Morgan.
Evening. Good evening. I paid my ECD like probably around 3 weeks now, and I went to finance because I wasn't being cleared. So they said that because my father paid my ECD, but my ID number wasn't added when making the payment, I had to send an email to my faculty finance email something, and that they would transfer the funds to my account. But I've been trying to get to various bodies and I haven't gotten an email back from FOSS Tier 1 or my faculty rep. So I was wondering what to do about that.
All right, Ayana, I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you to just capture that, and 'cause that's not reflected on the form that we have. So somebody reach out to you.
Okay, thank you.
Um, Rickany Johnson.
Hello, good night. Hello, are you hearing me?
Hey, good night. Yes, I can.
I paid my ECD already, and I've been sent an email of how to log in onto the portal. I've logged in, but I'm not seeing the student button to click so I can select my modules. I'm only seeing
Are you a
homepage.
first year student?
Yes.
The brand new to UTech?
Yeah.
So you pay ECD and you're not seeing the option to confirm your modules?
Yes.
Um,
Just the homepage.
when did you pay your ECD? And did you get an unconditional offer?
Yeah, I get an unconditional email and I paid my ECD around last week. This week, last
So
week.
you would have cleared the 2 to 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you as well. I think we know why that's happening, but we're going to have to double check.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Hi, I'm seeing someone speaking, but I'm asking please if we're just trying to get through in order. Only about 16 persons left. So I'm just trying to finish up.
Sir, I understand, but I'm having the same issue that
All
he's
right.
having.
Okay, if you're having the same issue, somebody reach out to you as well. So he's going to Claymore Smith, he's going to message you and take in Kiana Martin. All right, so you can lower your hand then, Kiana, if you had it raised. Okay. Chantel Jackson.
Hi, good night. Are you able to hear me?
Hey, Chantel, yes, I'm able to.
Alright, so the issue I'm having is that when I log into Moodle, it is saying that I'm not enrolling in any course, so I'm not sure if it's a case where I'm going through student loan, why I'm not able
Are
to
you on
see that.
SLB, Chantel?
Yeah. But
Are
the
you at
status
status
is
D?
saying C.
No, man.
C.
Once you're at status D, then it should be cleared. So there is an SLB rep at UTech at the finance office. You can speak with them, see if there's anything they can do to fast track your status. Once it is that you're at status D, UTech will then clear you and put you at fully enrolled. So you'll be able to see all your stuff being populated on Moodle, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Daniel Cousins.
Hi, good night. So
Hi,
the
good night.
issue I'm having is whenever
14.
so
Come on, my talk too slow. Hello, I'm not hearing you.
yeah, so I am cleared to select modules. I'm a first year student and I was given a fixed schedule on the portal for the fixed schedule. Every time I click on it to confirm modules, I'm seeing an error for 28 to 48 hours for me to get
You're
the
seeing an error stating what? I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, to allow 24 to 48 hours for me to confirm the modules, but it's been over a week and I've
Okay,
been
I
to
I know, well, I can't tell you exactly why that's happening. I don't have a reason, but somebody is gonna reach out to you for that. Um, so we can have a look at that because that shouldn't be happening anymore. So they're gonna reach out to you so we can have someone just investigate what's happening with that. Okay, all right, Daniel. That was the only issue, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, so somebody's gonna reach out. Next person is Anthony's.
Yeah, good night. You said for SLB students, once you reach status D, you should be financially cleared. However,
That's
I'm at
correct.
status B and I'm not being financially cleared.
You're at status D as in dog.
Yes.
Um, to check with finance. Then when did you move to status? When were you moved to status D? Was it recently?
From last week.
From last week. Yeah. Are you able to check with student financing?
I sent them my email, but I've not received any.
Are you able to go in person?
Okay, I'll do that. Also, for the developmental English that has been added to my fixed diet, could I drop it and do the English requisite test in November?
No, I don't believe you'll be able to do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Abigail Samuels. Abigail.
All right. Sorry about that. Good night. So I'm having an issue with SLB. I'm at status D. I went to the finance department, and they're saying that I should call student loan and ask them like if they have sent down the list with my name on it. I have sent an email to SLB queries, giving them my ID and also my TRN, and they are saying that they haven't seen my name. But yet, when I speak to somebody at SLB, they're saying that yes, my name is sent down. So I'm not
So
sure what's going on.
just to be accurate in what I'm getting. You say you spoke to someone at UTech and it sent you to SLB for you to check if your name has been sent over to UTech, and
That
SLB
is
said it has been sent over.
yes, yes.
Um,
But then when I go back to finance, they're saying they're not seeing anything. And I'm wondering if that's the reason why I cannot see anything on Moodle, because when I check my status on eVision, it says something about financial
no clearance, basically, even though I'm at a status B. So I'm assuming that it's because my name
That
have not been sent down to UTech as yet.
that seems like an anomaly, seeing as SLB is saying it was sent over. So I have somebody reach out here. We're going to see what's happening. So if there is anyone else with something like this, we're going to ask them to do a mass check to look to see what's actually happening with this so that you can be cleared. All right,
Okay.
Abigail,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Also, was saying that I'm
All
having
right.
that same issue as well.
Someone said something?
Yes, I'm having that same issue as well.
Yeah, man, I did say that someone was going to reach out here, right? Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, so they'll just capture that. All right, next up is Alison Sutherland.
Hello, good night. Are you hearing me?
Hi, Alison, yes, I can.
Yes. So I'm a first year and I transferred credits. So I was on a fixed timetable before and I confirmed it, but they gave me what I already transferred credits for. So I went to the school to get the flexible. So now that I have it, I'm seeing the the modules that I confirmed for, and it is messing up with my timetable for the ones that I'm selecting, and I cannot get rid of them.
Hi, Alison, I'm just going to ask you to repeat what exactly your issue is.
Okay, so on my timetable, I have modules that I already transferred credits for, and I cannot get rid of them. So I can proceed to selecting the
What
correct one.
faculty are you from? And you're a returning student and you're transferring your credits?
No, I'm a first year, just
You're
coming.
community college? You're coming from a community college?
Yes.
Give me 1 second, Alice. All right, so it's on the form. I'm just asking that you fill that out and place it on the form so that we can have it sent over.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Um, all right, next up is Coleman. Can go ahead for me, please.
Yes, good night, good night.
Good night.
So I am a SLB student. Modality is flexible. I paid my ECD, but however, I am seeing that I owe 14,000 for tuition and also a negative 40,000. Could you explain to me what's happening there?
You said you're an SLB,
Yes, SLB student, correct.
a returning student, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So a negative balance would indicate that, well, you would owe that the university has a credit to your account. So you probably have funds from a previous semester that's left over and hasn't been utilized as yet, hence why it's negative. So it should be applied to your account. The positive balance that you're seeing would show the money that you owe to the university. Since you're on SLB, you'd have to just double check with finance to see what's happening. I know for some zero, well, not some, I believe all zero credit modules, they aren't covered by the SLB. So if you did one of those in the previous semesters, that may be the reason why you're having a little bit of challenge and SLB didn't get to
Yeah,
cover that.
yeah, but I paid for all of those zero modules already. I paid for them
Yeah, so
from
if you
last
if
from last semester.
right, so if you paid for them, I'm really not sure. You'd have to just double check with finance. Hold on, let me check if I have something similar to that on the form.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, somebody's gonna reach out to you. Shanice will reach out, so just look out for that.
Oh, next question. I read the mood. They said by tomorrow it should be up.
Well, hopefully, but I'm going to follow up to see what's happening.
Okay, so somebody will be reaching out to me right now.
Yes, somebody should be reaching out to you. Private message in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. All right, next up is Clark. Clark. Ashanyoka Clark.
Hello, good night.
Okay,
Hear
good
me?
night. Loud and clear.
So I had three questions originally, but the first one was answered about the ALU subject. But for the second question, I've heard persons talking about the campus location, and I don't want mine to be the same. So for the under the enrollment section on the portal, I'm not seeing any campus location for it. I don't want it to be the same issue as others. So would that be a problem
I'm
or
I'm
okay?
not sure that's an issue. I mean, can you select your modules? You can go ahead and select and confirm your modules.
Yes, I did that.
Yeah, I don't think that should be an issue.
Okay. Just that's it because I already saw fill out the form for the ALU issue.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Kimberly Gregory.
Hi, good night.
Very good
Hello?
night.
Oh yeah. All right. So my issue for tonight is I finally got the select module option. Been trying to get it for weeks now. All right. So I'm a first year student, not fresh to UTEP, but I changed courses. So I was doing a BSc and I changed over to BBA, right? I'm from SOBA, by the way. And there are a few models that I have completed. So I'm not doing them again. So I have limited modules to select from. Because they gave me access to the select module option today, so you know that's late, there's little to nothing that I can choose from. So my question is, does UTech plan on expanding the capacity of classes, being that they have been having, a lot of students have been having issues with selection of classes on confirmation. So I'm assuming a lot of persons not getting access to as much class as the issues that I am having right now.
All right, Kimberly, are you in the SOBA groups, the SOBA WhatsApp groups?
No, wait, let me check. I don't think so. I think I'm one of them.
No? All right, tell you what. The SOBA rep just told me that he sent something in the group to tackle that exact issue. For me to send you his number so that you can message him so that you can be added to the group, all right? So I'm going to send you, give me one quick sec. I'm sending it, like resending his number in the chat. There you
That's
go.
the
So you should
Nicoy
be
and this the person.
yes, that's him.
All right. And the thing is the survey thing, survey support. Is that what you're talking about that he sent?
Survey support.
What's the name of the document that
Just
he
just
sent?
send him send him a message. I'm not sure what's the name of the document, but he'll tell you.
He'll tell me what starter step to take because I haven't selected anything yet.
Yes, he'll advise you.
All righty then. All right, thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Next is for Sandra Service.
Good evening, everyone. From the Faculty of Law, first year student, not sure what the issues are really. I have problems with the modality. Um, I'm want to be part-time, but I'm seeing on the status that I'm part-time fixed. And I'm having classes in the morning and I have work commitments, similar to Miss Phillips. Also, my student
Mhm.
loan status is D as in Delta, but I'm still showing that I'm not cleared or insufficient funds for the enrollment clearance. Even though, well, with the issue of the timetable and having the subjects, well, I have more than I can manage because I have 6 modules. My intention was to have 4, and the times don't match. And
All
then
right.
if I'm being
Well,
cleared for 2 weeks,
I'm not trying
how
to
does that
cut you.
affect your
Just,
payment?
can you hear me? Not
Yes,
trying
I
to
can hear
cut
you.
you, but you just mentioned 2 points. One, read class time and so on. Please speak with our Felicia Gina, who is your faculty of law representative. You can also speak with one of the admin support staff by law. They should be able to give you some assistance. Um, as it relates to the SLB query now, what I'm going to ask is that you go ahead and fill out the finance form due to the volume of persons speaking about being on status D and they're not being cleared. I'm just going to ask you guys to fill out the form so that we can have that sent over to finance so they can address it.
And that is in the chat currently.
Yes, but it's going to be recent. That question is being added now, so it's going to be the link will be recent.
All
Just
right,
look
thank
out
you.
for it shortly.
Do you have a contact number for the finance team? It's hard to get through to either SLB admissions or anybody at all. They don't answer the phones. And I've been on
No, just
campus in
email.
person more than 3 times in the past
Mm-mm.
couple of weeks.
Unfortunately, I do not have a number, only email.
What's the email for finance?
One sec, please.
Yeah.
Each faculty has a specific finance email, so just give me a second to find it.
Or Miss Gina
Um,
should be able to assist me with it. Maybe I'll take
sure,
it.
but I think I'm looking at it right now. Faculty of Law, yes. So it's let me just type it in the chat.
All right, thank you so much.
W student in UTech. Yeah. So I just sent it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Moving on to Roshane Hilton.
Yes, good night. My question is relating to the payment structure. I know that the first 30% is due by September 12th. My question is the second payment date the endpoint in September like the 30th, or has the payment structure been changed?
The structure has been changed. I'm currently waiting on the new dates to be officially announced. Once they're announced, then you'll see. But I don't believe that it's in September as well.
Okay, then thank you.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. All right, Adrian, not Adrian, my apologies. Andre Kerr.
Hey, Percival. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, so I'm level 3. My issue is that the modules that I'm seeing, so I'm clear for module selection. So that I'm fine in that regard. The modules that I'm seeing are modules that I've did before. So I'm not sure if it's the shortened modules, the limited modules. Because to me, it seems like I'm seeing modules from summer. So I'm not sure.
Hold on. Can you repeat? So you're saying that the modules that you should be seeing, if you aren't seeing them on the student portal to select?
Yeah, the modules that I'm seeing are modules I've done before.
Yeah, that should be on the form. And we are aware that there is a challenge as it relates to modules being missing. I did give an update earlier. Let me just repeat it that IT, they're currently working through the listing I sent them, and I'm constantly sending them more information for them to just work through and see what's happening so that it can be populated. I can't guarantee that it will be fixed immediately, as in right now, tonight, but they did say that they're going to get back to me. So as soon as that's done, then you'll see the modules being populated.
Okay, okay. Because it just seems like mostly level one and level two modules are right there.
Okay. Um, but did you message? Did you send me a message already?
No, I sent Abby a message, Abigail.
All right. So just continue following up with Abby. I'll speak to her if anything.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, man. Cool. Uh, Rashana. All right, Rashana. Okay, not hearing you. Antoine Campbell.
Yeah, man. Good night.
Yeah,
Hear
man.
me?
Antoine, go ahead.
Yeah. So for the scholarship students, um, is that case where we have to pay the ECD, or will the scholarship
Yes.
cover all of
So
that?
just
Because
yeah, man. I'm just making it clear. It's never been a case where you wouldn't pay for semester one. I'm being very clear in that. So semester one, you usually pay the ECD, and if it's a full scholarship that would cover your semester two, then you wouldn't have to pay for it then. But semester one scholarship and SLB students would pay their ECD.
okay, so even if it's a full scholarship and that wouldn't be a refundable um fee.
No. But if it's a case where you would have paid it and then your scholarship came and it covered stuff, you'd probably have, extra money for the following semester. Then that could be rolled over and used. And then when you're eventually leaving UTEC now or at the end of the academic year and you have excess money on your portal, then you could request a refund to get back that money. But as it stands, semester one, you would be required to pay your ECD, irrespective of being scholarship or SLB.
Okay.
And thereafter,
Someone said something about after.
you were specific in saying for semester one for scholarship and SLB students, they must pay the ECD. I was
Right.
asking what follows after.
In
Will be
terms of
covered by your financing through SLB or scholarship, so you are not required to pay it at the beginning of each semester following the first one.
right. So I'm saying only for the first semester would you pay the ECD, but the second semester you wouldn't pay ECD if you're on a full scholarship that would cover your tuition for semester two, given that the money is already on the portal, or if you're on SLB, they would cover you for semester two. So it's that the reason why you pay it in semester one is because semester one ECD it contains your miscellaneous fees, which isn't covered by either scholarship or the SLB.
Noted.
Yeah, man. Um, let's see, Gian. I'm not hearing Gian. Can I move to
Sorry, you
Tani?
said G or Gian.
Um, Gian. So JE hyphen An. Gian.
Okay.
Yeah, not hearing Gian. Tanik. Okay, no. Jaden Jackson.
Hello,
Hi, Jaden. Go ahead.
good night. I'm not sure if it was spoken about earlier as I had to join late. However, I am in FENC for chemical engineering first year. I'm supposed to be on the accelerator program for 3 years. However, we're having some issues with that and the timetable, and I'm not really sure how to go about my
What's the
classes.
issue with your timetable? Is it blank?
No, I don't. The originally I'm supposed to be on a 3 year program because I had done CAPE, but I was given a 4 year program because of some issues regarding my program.
All right, I'm going to have somebody reach out to you. Um, somebody's gonna reach out to you to take your information. So Shemi's gonna reach out to you, and we'll try to work through that. I'm gonna take the last two questions now. Anything else, guys? Please fill out the form. So it's Makeda Jackson, then Kira Ellis.
Hello, good night. Makita hearing me?
Hi, Makeda. Yes, I can.
Okay. So I'm not sure if this was answered because I joined late. So I'm in my first year doing public health and I'm supposed to be doing ALU, but I'm not seeing it any at all on my portal.
Hi, Makeda. So yes, I did answer that. I stated that there are some issues regarding that. So I'm just going to ask you to fill out the form so that we can send it off to IT. We did send it a general listing to them. So they're working to unblock it because there's for some reason it's not being showed up for some students. So they're working through that. So just go in the chat when I have someone to send resend the form, I can just select that option. And then Kira Ellis.
Hi, good night again. So I went ahead and I chose my modules and I decided to do the add drop. So I realized you said to someone before that you have to pay 30% of the tuition in order to be registered so that I can do the add drop. Now I'm a scholarship student and I even heard you said something about the SLB students reaching a status D, but for like scholarship students, how will I know when I can do the add drop?
Once it is that the letter has been sent over to UTech and they clear, then it should be
Mhm.
fine. You can follow up with the scholarship unit and the finance as well.
All right, thank you very much.
And yeah, man. Gian, are you here now? Will be the last question for the night.
Yes,
Mr.
I have.
Robert,
Good night.
Okay, you can go ahead.
When I log into my portal on eVision, I cannot see the enrollment section of the portal when I go to my status.
You can't see the option to enroll.
No, it has an enrollment section where you see your progress, so your current enrollment status. I cannot see that section at all.
On the My Status tab.
Yes.
I'm not sure why that could be. I'm gonna have somebody reach out to you. Shem, you can reach out to her for me, please. And someone's gonna reach out to you and take your details for that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. All right.
hi, Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts.
Good night. I'm here.
Good night. This is Marsha. I am in line and I'm waiting to hear my name called, but I have noticed you said you're taking only 2 more questions and those 2 persons would have gone. But I cannot
Hi,
have you go
Marsha.
without hearing. Yes, sir.
That
Good night. I can't
yes,
have
I
you go without
appreciate.
hearing my
Yeah, man, I
concern.
appreciate that, Marsha, but your hand wasn't up, hence why I didn't get to call your name.
I think
So
I think I raised my hand. I'm sorry about that, but you have to hear my concern.
no, that's fine. I'm just explaining that I wouldn't have acknowledged you because I didn't see your hand.
Oh, I thought I put the raised hand up. Sorry about that. All right, so
Right,
let me
so you
get to
can
the
go
meat
ahead.
of the matter. Thanks. From my LCD was paid, myself and my daughter. I cannot access any information on the portal. My daughter managed to navigate her way through, and she's now fully registered and is awaiting to attend class. I cannot get anywhere. At one point, because of this fixed that thing that we were told year 1 students, I'm a year 1 law student, were getting, she managed to help me get through to see what courses were selected after the LCD, the ECD was populated. And I saw the developmental English on the thing, and I went to the orientation and I spoke to Mrs. Gilpin Allen, and I expressed to her that the criteria for I would have met the criteria for not having that course on on the selection. She took my details and on my particulars, and she said she would have had the information sent to the relevant department and have someone contacted me. I have also been in contact with the student rep. And she, to be honest with her, she did what she could, but I have been stonewalled everywhere I turn. No, I am seriously thinking of having UTEC return my money to me because this is frustrating. It is very frustrating. As much as I log in, I cannot get somebody to reset my login for me to see what is happening on the portal. This is totally unacceptable, Mr. Roberts, regardless of what anyone want to say. Listening to the students, too many issues, the similarities of these issues are overwhelming. And I'm not saying the institution do not have problems. We all do have problems, whether in our own small personal life or in our whatever. But it is overwhelming. And what do I do? What do I do now? Everybody can, or most persons can see what is happening in their selection. I can't see anything. I was told by Mrs. Allen not to confirm my selection. And this is where I am. Absolutely nothing is happening for me. And this has been going on
Miss
for
Moody?
over 3 weeks.
Oh, I
Yes, sir.
understand. Trust me, I do understand your frustration. I do acknowledge and recognize that it's very, very frustrating. So I'm just going to ask one of my members, a member from my team, to reach out to you. He's going to take your information. He's going to contact you so that you can have discussions so that we can see to it that your issue is resolved.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you're most.
Hi, hi, good night. This is Tani. My name was called earlier, but I stepped away from my phone. Hello? Hello? Anyone hearing me?
Hi, yes, I'm still here.
All right. I'm not sure if this meeting is for a final year student, but I have an issue here. I'm a final year student, supposed to be in the process of registration for graduation, but unfortunately I cannot register for graduation. Reason being, I did the summer course and
Oh, I
I
think
was
I
billed.
understand. I'm not trying to cut you off, but you said that you're graduating rather. You did summer. So it might be a case where you haven't been progressed as yet. What faculty are you
You
from?
didn't allow me to finish my issue is. You haven't heard what's my issue. Hello?
You can go ahead. Yes, you can go ahead.
My issue is that for the summer, I was billed twice for a course. One course was billed twice. It's still on my portal.
Have you reached out to finance to have it removed?
I was at finance. There was an issue. Seems as if the system has some glitch there. I think IT need to resolve it because admission is not seeing where I was billed twice, but finance is seeing student when they do my analysis on my portal, they are seeing where I was billed twice. So I want to know when IT is going to resolve my thing so I can be unbarred. Currently, I am barred on my account. I don't owe any money. I've cleared all my account, but it is still saying that I owed, which is indirectly I don't owe because of the incorrect billing that took place on my account.
Right. So you reached out to finance and finance told you IT has to do it?
Yes, I came in person and spoke, and that we resolved. I wonder why is it that I have been billed for so many. I have billed by my account is so much, and when I actually spoke to the supervisor in finance and student affairs finance or whatever, that's upstairs where the printer shop is, and I spoke to the supervisor and then she realized what's my issue. Admission cannot see it. It's only because something exactly to the whole IT thing. So, want to know when it is going to resolve.
All right. I can't tell you right now, but someone just reached out to you in the chat. They'll take your details and we'll ask over by finance to see what's happening and then the further follow-ups and get in contact with you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Roberts.
Miss Moody,
I don't
someone
see
did
anyone
message
reach
you
out
in
to
the
me
chat.
again.
No,
Someone
he
messaged
messaged.
me.
Yes, he did. So just look in your private message.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
I believe that is it. Anthony, can you just go ahead and send me a message on WhatsApp, please? But I believe that is it for all the issues that we collected. We're going to work through them, collate the data, send off where possible, and go through the necessary individual cases. Thank you again for joining, and I do hope everyone enjoys the rest of their night.
Thanks, and same to you.
Same to you. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.